so here's the deal. That was just for you, Kieran. The day has finally come. The vlog has ended. Maybe I should back up. So Casey Neistat is a YouTuber who I've followed for a very long time, probably about 4 years, and I've tried to watch everything that he's ever made, and I reckon I've watched at least 90% of his videos, which means by my calculations that's worked out about 80 hours maybe, which would translate to like watching like 50 like full-length films starring your like favourite actor or whatever. So I guess you could say that I'm quite a big fan, and I look up to him in many ways. And someone asked me like what the reason for that is, and I think like it's cool to like see someone else's life who has a completely different life to yours, and they get more stuff, they achieve more every day than you achieve in a week. So his videos provide a certain level of escapism, if you like, and also motivation, because like I said, like he sort of seems to be, he just sort of gets so much done. It's like he almost doesn't sleep, or at least that's the kind of image that he likes to put out. So he's a big reason that I got into YouTube, and he's a big part of the reason that I learned to skateboard, and he's a big part of the reason why I started Vlogvember, and he's the entire reason for this video. And I think he's really influenced me as a person in many ways. So he's stopped vlogging, he's finished the vlog. And the first thing I thought when I was watching it is, like, vlogging is dead. Like, he's the king of vlogging and now he stopped, so the king is dead, and so vlogging is dead. But I don't think that's necessarily true. And actually I didn't think I would be, I'm actually quite glad that he's stopped the vlog, because although it is really good, Kieran made some comments in one of his previous videos that he's made, and it made me really like think maybe I sort of took a step back and sort of looked at Casey Neistat with like fresh eyes almost. And so I was a bit kind of like, do I respect this guy as much, like his work? But his most recent video kind of just restored all faith in him. So because he kind of accepted the fact that the sort of creativity had kind of gone at that point from his vlog, which was one of Kieran's criticisms, I think. So his last video that he just had, it had like snippets from his previous, like some of his previous videos from the previous 18 months of his vlog, and it made me realise that you kind of I'd sort of become quite invested, and this was almost like the sort of emotional payoff kind of thing, like watching these like watching back, and it kind of made me think about Cloverfields and Cloverfield. So Cloverfield and 10 Cloverfield Lane are two films. And I watched a podcast, or listened to a podcast for hours. I mean, I can't exactly actually remember how many episodes there were, but like, there was hours of it. I listened to all of that, and I also spent loads of time like trawling through Reddit trying to find clues for this. They kind of set up this kind of whole kind of mysterious like viral marketing campaign kind of thing. It was just, but without going into that too much, it was really cool because by the time I went to watch the film, I was so like invested in it that the film was just like so much better than it would have been. Like, and so I think it's almost like with a film or a series or a YouTuber, it's like how good it is almost secondary to the fact that you get out what you put in, kind of thing. Like if you invest more, then you get more out of it. It happened actually as well with the two comedians who did the podcast that I mentioned, Mike Falzone and Steve Zaragoza, who I've also followed both of them for like 4 years as well. Maybe no, actually probably 5 or maybe even 6 years on YouTube. I followed them, and so like I kind of really, and I've watched them for probably longer than I've watched Casey Neistat. So that kind of makes it, when I watch their like listen to their podcasts and stuff like that because I kind of like know them, like in inverted commas. It's so much funnier. And yeah, I'll link one of their recent videos, which is a snippet from their podcast. And it's just great. Anyway, Casey Neistat. So I guess I have to find some more vlogs to follow now. But that's cool. And I'm sure the videos that Casey will make will be much better than each of the vlogs kind of thing individually. So that's cool as well. But yeah, it's kind of sad, but not really.